Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. My name's Osiris, and in today's video we're going to take a look at everything that you need to know ahead of the Mega Dimension DLC dropping for Pokémon Legends Z-A. The Mega Dimension DLC will be released on the 10th of December, but the exact time as of right now is pretty unknown. We haven't had any official confirmation from Pokemon or Nintendo about the exact time for when this DLC will be released. We can assume that it's going to be pretty similar to previous DLC releases. And if we have a look at Joe over on Twitter, Joe Sarabi, of course, I've had a few people ask me about the release timing for the Z-A DLC on Wednesday. Here's the fact. So it'll be at the same time globally as it's patched, so it doesn't matter where you are in the world. When the patch is available to download, it will be available to everyone at the same time. Now, patches tend to drop at 1 AM UTC. All prior DLCs except the Isle of Armor dropped at this exact time, so it means it's likely it will be at this time on Wednesday. So for me here in the UK, 1 AM in the morning, Wednesday the 10th of December is when it's likely to drop. This isn't a guaranteed, it's not confirmed or anything like that. We're just best guessing at the moment. Of course, if there are variations with this time, then I will update on the channel so you know exactly when you can access this DLC as soon as possible when it does drop. But when does it drop in relation to where you're located around the world if it is 1 AM UTC? So if you're based in North America, Pacific time, you're going to be able to access this DLC at 5 PM local time. So that's a really convenient time for you, considering it's not so convenient for me here in the UK. If you're on the East Coast, it will be 8 PM. Still quite a nice convenient time in the evening. You'll be able to access this DLC if it does drop at that 1 AM UTC time. United Kingdom is, of course, 1 AM, so it'll be a very early start for all of us in the UK. In Europe, Central Time, it is going to be 2 AM, so you're going to be a little bit later, a little bit less inconvenient. In Japan, it will be 10 AM. In Brazil, you'll have a 10 PM drop. In Australia, it will be 12 PM, which is noon on Wednesday the 10th. And then in Canada, you're going to have that nice 8 PM drop as well. So most of the time, Eastern time, you're going to be able to access this DLC around these. And hopefully the time zones by region on the screen right now will be a bit of a help if it does drop at that 1 AM time. Now, some other things that we need to consider as well going into the DLC, if you have purchased it, of course, you need to make sure that you have finished the main story. That is the one bit of information that we've had officially confirmed. To access the DLC, you'll have needed to finish the main story. I'm assuming that means completing main mission 39, which is the future of Lumiose. Once you've done that, you're then going to be able to access this DLC content in game. How we go about accessing it directly, I don't know, but it'll probably be a call through our Rotom phone when we go into the game after we've updated the game. Of course, you're going to have to download that update patch. The DLC will then be on your copy of the game, and then as long as you've progressed in the story past the point of finishing the main story, I don't think you're going to need to have done any post-game content. Just that main story needs to be complete. Then that DLC story will then initiate, and you'll be able to access it. Of course, as well, I'll have a video on the channel updating you exactly how you initiate the DLC when it does drop, so you know exactly how and when to access it when it does come available. But that is pretty much everything that I wanted to cover today. I've had these same questions myself for the last few days, but a lot of you asking as well. I knew anything, but I thought I'd just put this video out there. This seems to be the best guess that we've got at the minute for when it is going to be available. Could change, of course, and if anything does change, we'll do an update here on the channel. But I hope you found this helpful. Hope you're looking forward to the Mega Dimension DLC drop-in. We'll be covering everything about the Mega Dimension DLC when it does become available here on the channel. So if you want to follow along with our coverage, do hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video when it drops. If you found today's video helpful, do drop a like as well. It does really help. And let me know what you're most looking forward to if you're planning on playing the DLCs when they do release very soon. So thanks so much for tuning in, friends. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all in another video very soon. So until then, take care and bye-bye.